Hello, welcome back to the channel, guys. How are you and how are you feeling today? Today's our live stream has just started, and I'll say sorry for the delay of the webcam. Maybe we should make this like this, and this is the reason. I don't know. It's just having a delay anyway, so I will change the webcam tomorrow. Back to the channel, Yeah, the live stream has just started, so no need to put the live stream here. I think everything is perfectly working, and in a 3 minutes, the another bottle against another bottle against Vidit Santosh Gujarati versus Javohir Sindarov will begin. Triveni Continental Kings versus Changes Grandmasters. Alireza Firouzja, legendary Alireza Firouzja versus legendary Vishwanathan Anand. VE we have seen in Goa FIDE World Cup second place winner versus Vincent Kamer, world's number 4 chess player. Legendary battles. Another game. Vidit Santosh Gujarati versus Javohir Sindarov. Okay, in the fourth board, Zhu Jiner versus Polina Shuvalova. Fifth board, Alexandra Kostyanyuk versus Stavrola Tsalakido. She's from Greece. And board number 6, Makandrea Maurici versus Raunak Sandhwani. Games will begin in just 10 minutes, and this is the couples as we are gonna follow the board number 1, 2, 3 because they are the most important and legendary boards in this couples. Okay, while the games are beginning, I can read the live stream chats, I can answer the questions, the time control. Oh, battery is running. Okay. I think now everything is working. I thought I just plugged in, but I didn't. And now everything is working, yeah? It is charging. Yeah, it is charging. Everything is working, guys. So 1 minute left. After a minute, the tournament will start. And let me see the connection. If everything is alright, excellent connection. Oh, it's like poor connection like yesterday. Okay, I understand this. Let's go. We are waiting right now. Vidit Santosh Gujarati versus Javohir Sindarov. After a minute, games will begin. 20 minutes in both sides. Great. Okay, brother. We are waiting. What else we can say? What else I can say? The games will begin in just a minute, in just a seconds. Now I'm just waiting. Now we are just waiting. Okay, let me check out the chats. What's going on? Everything is alright. Live stream. Everything is working. Everything is alright. Perfect. Okay, I can stop this. No need to spend internet for them. Let's delete them also. And I just need the board. And also support links, of course, I should send it. Let me bring the link first of all. Okay, we are waiting. I think it should start already. Why the games are not starting? Okay, we'll be waiting. We will be waiting. This is link for donation. If you want. And I can just pin this link here. And let's go. Now we just wait. I think, why? Let me check out. Let me search from the internet. I think it's... The games are just started. It's not started. Everybody just waiting. The players are just standing here. I'm watching the players. They are just sitting on their boards right now. It will begin in just a minute, I think. Yeah, they are shaking hands. I'm watching right now. We did sit on the board, joining them, and it was a legendary draw. But it was not Sindarov. Was it Sindarov? No, Javohir played and lost 1 year, and in the next happens. The last year it was Naderbek Absatarov. I think he made a legendary draw, and this year Javohir is playing against Vidit Santosh Gujarati. There we go, guys. There we go. We are waiting this. It will begin in a minute. Okay, they are just waiting right now. They are just waiting. This is the tournament's official board and the skin. I don't want to change it. So it's like, I think, perfect for everyone. Also, it's like green board, black pieces and white pieces. Amazing. So they are just sitting right now. I think the other games are just on over. This is the last game of the day, I think. Yeah. I think something is changing here. So, which move? E4, E5, or E4, C5? What do you think, guys? E4, E5, or E4, C5? What is the first move? Can you guess the move? I think E4, C5. I think E4, C5. Javohir is gonna play the Sicilian, I think. This is my guess. This is my thoughts. Let's go. Okay, they are just waiting something right now. The players are looking around. It's like they're waiting something. Oh, the games have started. D4, Knight F6, C4, the Queen's Gambit, and here we can see G6 and Bishop G7. It's like King's Indian defense. Okay, amazing, amazing. We see King's Indian defense here. Okay, players have just started having quick moves. Look at this. E4, E5, E4, D4, C4. Pawns on the center of the board. Knights are developed. The bishops are getting developed. Now, E5 striking on the center of the board. Now, castle and H6 to stop the dark square bishop, putting on G5. Javohir is stopping this first of all. And now, Vidit Santosh Gujarati is thinking. After H6, players are just making moves in just a second. Amazing, amazing, great. Now let me open my board. Let me open our chat. Okay, a rook e1. Great, maybe a rook e8 or just knight bd7. Or first of all, we are going to develop our light square bishop g4. Which? Javohir, what are we doing? Or queen e7. What is the idea? The idea of putting the rook on e8? No, knight c6. Yeah, great. What about if you place d5? This is the question. Yeah, d5, not b8. Oh, knight e7. Okay. Great, great. I think he has an idea. It's just the beginning and Javohir is just not wasting his time. Now we see b4. The pawns are coming from the queen side, so we should play a5 to stop the pawn and challenge to the pawn, I think. Then he plays great. Now we played this. Both players are playing higher than 98% accuracies. Amazing takes. Now rook takes a5. I think rook takes a5. Yeah, rook takes a5. We traded the pawns on this queen's file. And now what? Maybe you're gonna play a4. Yeah, great. a4. Yeah, it's a normal move. It's a human plays a4 at this point. And now what we are gonna do? Knight to e8. Oh my goodness. Great move in this position. He just found that. The idea, if you play knight bd2, I play knight b3. Oh my god. I mean, I play first of all. Wait a second. No, I'll play bishop a3. What? Knight d2, rook a8, knight b3, f5. Okay. It is a bit difficult to understand the engine. Okay. That's great that Javohir is not spending much time in the beginning. And he gave an interview for Anna Kramling and he said that I don't understand why people are spending a lot of time at the beginning, so I can't wait that much, so I'm gonna make quick moves and I'll spend much time in the middle game. And he has an interview like this. That's amazing. And we are seeing the proof of these words. He just spent less than a minute for making this 12 moves, and Vidit Santosh Gujarati spent 3 minutes for this 12 moves. Okay. If it works for this, we can't say nothing. If it works for this. I think, what is he thinking? Maybe you can play just bishop. Like bishop f1. You can retreat your bishop back and always defend this g2 pawn. And open up your rook. Or you can just play knight d2, the idea of playing knight b3. Or you can just, I told you, bishop a3 is also looks good optional, putting this bishop to this a3 square. You have a lot of chances here, but you gotta choose what to do. You gotta choose what to do. Oh, Vidit Santosh Gujarati is spending a lot of time. I think he didn't see these lines, or is there another reason? Because he just spent 4 minutes. He just spent 4 minutes for this. And we see, Sindarov is just spending literally 2 to 5 seconds for each move. Now he's thought 2.5 minutes and he played knight d2. Great move in this position, and now we gotta play rook a8. Let's go Sindarov, we captured the pawn, and now our rook has no business of staying this a5 square. Let's just move rook a8, or we are gonna make this move with tempo. After knight b3, maybe just f5 for a while. Striking on the king side while his pieces are not developed that much. Let's strike on this king side and maybe capture. No, c5 he played. Okay, does he can play dc. He can end peasant. And now we take with the other pawn. And he attacks to our rook anyway. Okay, Vidit is thinking. Yesterday in Title Tuesday, have you seen, guys? A lot of top grandmasters participated yesterday's Title Tuesday. I think it's because the Qatar Rapid and Blitz Championship is coming. The reason why Nodirbek Absattorov, Yakuboyev, Nodirbek, Uzbekistan's Olympiad team has also participated in this event. I think I haven't seen Shamsuddin Wahidov, Muhuddin Madaminov, but Javohir Sindarov was. No, he was not there. He was participating in Mohindra chess because I think he was taking a rest. But Nodirbek Yakuboyev, Nodirbek Absattorov was there. They were playing Magnus, Hikaru, all the grandmasters, Winston Kamer, and Alexander Grishuk. They were there. Okay, now rook to a3 played by Vidit Santosh Gujarati. And now rook a6 is the only move. Or you can play f5, not an only move. You can play f5, you can play rook a8 or rook a6. You got 3 options here. You can choose whatever you want. all the best moves, I think. The move is clear. What is the meaning of this rook? I don't know. I think I don't know. I never know. Maybe you can just wanted to put your rook to this open file, but if you want your rook in this open file, you can just play rook to b1. The reason why I think the rook a3 has only one purpose. When this knight moves out, you wanted to put your rook to this g3 or h3 squares. I think this is the reason. And now what we are gonna do? Are we putting our rook to this a8 square, or we are playing f5? Again, we did spend just 1 minute for thinking, like Javohir. Javohir also spent more than 1 minute at this point, and he played f5. Great move in this position. Now he takes f5. And now what we can do, we can take this pawn with our knight. We can take this pawn with our bishop. I think bishop takes is not the better option, so pawn takes was as the only, I mean, what I wanted to say is just a great move in this position, so he did like this. He just captured this f5 pawn with this pawn, not with the knight or not with the bishop. Great stuff. Great stuff. And we have a time advantage right now. Javohir is just spending more than, less than 15 seconds for capturing this. And now what it is thinking, he already spent 6 minutes and Javohir spent just a 3 minutes for making this 15 moves. I think it can cause. It can cause in the end games if you are not gonna make a quick moves. And also it's like if you don't know if you don't make the best moves, all time can also not save you from losing the game. The reason why you gotta care about the game and care about your time in one time. Look at the words. Care about your time in one time. Amazing, amazing. Okay. What it is thinking, and now I want to tell you the alternative moves at this point. You can play bishop d3, but then e4. No, he jumps into the square. Knight b5, always putting pressure on this d6 pawn. And also the pawn is here. This knight is so powerful in this square. Maybe in the future, if you retreat your rook back, I want to push my pawn with the help of the rook and the knight. Rook a6, as I told you. Javohir is not spending much time. In just 16 seconds, he just played rook to a6. And now bishop d3. Anyway, Engine is advising to play bishop d3 if you want to keep the advantage, like a slightly advantage. Or you can play queen c2. Your queen is not in the game. Maybe you just wanted to make your queen developed, and your dark square bishop is there. Yeah, dark square bishop to b2. It's a human move. Human makes this kind of moves because the pieces are not developed yet. And now we can play knight g6. This knight has no business of doing here, and by playing knight g6, we also open this queen's file. The pawn is defended always. Our knight is just holding the position, so no need to worry. Just knight g6 and we can play smoothly from the king side. With our queen and with our knight. Amazing stuff. Okay, Javohir is now thinking. We have an extra 3 minutes, so no need to rush. Just think. This is the important moments of the game. Okay, Javohir, what we are gonna do. And also we can just play bishop d7 to attack to the knight. If this knight is really annoying for us, we can just remove the knight from here. And also another move is just knight f6, but then our queen has no great squares. No good squares. And also knight f6 maybe, no. If knight takes d6, we can take with the queen and just defend the pawn. Yeah. I think the better move, I think Javohir makes knight g6. I think he's gonna make knight g6. No, knight f6. Okay, I think he has a plan. So knight f6 played by Javohir Sindarov. And with it is thinking right now, and again, the engine is advising to play bishop to d3. Oh, he plays in a quick time. And now human thinks to play e4, but everybody can sacrifice the piece, I think, to open up the position, or nobody sacrifices. Bishop d7 again here, but then the rook is defending the pawn for a while, so you can play bishop d7 and attack to the knight, but then pawns are getting chained and the pawns are really aggressive. And also you can play rook f7. What is the idea of playing rook f7? I don't really know about the idea. Maybe you just wanted to put your bishop here and then rook to g7 to put the pressure on this g2 pawn in the future. And also knight g6 again. Again, we can play knight g6 because the pawn is defended. Our light square bishop is just holding the position. He's defending this b7 and f5 pawns. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, knight g6 played by Javohir Sindarov. Now our knights are developed. We did place bishop to c2. Look at the bishops. This bishops always puts pressure on the king side and they are really annoying. And this knight is holding the position here is also really annoying. Okay, Javohir, now what we are gonna do. And while Javohir is thinking, we can see the other boards. What's happening in the other boards? Let's go a little bit here. Alireza Firouzja and Vishwanathan Anand. The position is a draw. V and Winston Kamer. The position is a draw. Vidit Santosh Gujarati has a slightly advantage in the game. Engine is telling us like this. And Zhu Jiner, Paulina Shwalwat, game is going draw. Alexandra Casino, game is going draw. Makandra Merisi, there's nothing happening. I think they're just went to the middle game. So right now the games are going solid in a draw position. And now we can back to our game. Javohir is thinking, as I told you, queen e7 or queen d7 or knight e7 again. Put your knight back. Engine is advising to play this 3 moves. I think the better moves, we just moved our knight, so the better move maybe just queen e7. Because our queen is just staying here. Queen e7, yeah, this pawn will be like under pressure always, but queen e7. Engine is telling us to play. It's like a positional game. Vidit is going to the positional game here. And we shall find all the best moves. And Vishwanathan Anand has a slightly advantage. King h7. It's also good, like, put the king out of danger, but the light square bishop is always putting pressure. Now knight f1 played by Vidit Santosh Gujarati. And engine is telling us that it's like +1 advantage. Why? Because look at this d5 pawn. It is in black side. If we cut the board for this 1, 2, 4 squares for whites and this 4 squares for black, this pawn is in black side and this knight is in black side. The reason why engine is telling us it's like slightly better for white. And also these bishops are really annoying, but these knights are holding the position. Our dark square bishop is just holding the position and light square bishop is holding the position. So no need to worry from this. But what is the better move at this point? Maybe just playing rook f7. Again, engine is advising to play rook f7 or we can play e4. Let's go to attack. Why we are waiting. e4. I think e4 looks good option for us. 98. Put this knight to this e8 square. And if he plays bishop c1, puts attack to this piece, we can just play e4 then. Knight e8 and e4. Engine is advising us to play these 2 moves, but I think at this point human plays just e4 or knight e8. Javohir, what we are gonna do? At this point we can play rook f7, but rook f7, no bro, just e4. Let's go, Javohir. And now we are spending much time here. We did spend much time in the opening and now he's making a quick moves because we shall defend. Let's go, Javohir. I know you are a strong player, so you can find this e4 or a knight e8. One of these 2 moves, you can find this. Let's go. Yeah, our opponent's position like looks solid, and his knight on b5 always ready to attacks. We always should defend this pawn. He's coming and like annoying. He has a lot of annoying moves. Like if your bishop is not here, and if you give him a chance and move your queen, he will be always ready to put his knight to the c7 square, and then in the next move he puts his knight to this e6 square, and this knight is gonna be like a lot of, this knight can cause a lot of problems on this e6 square. Thank God he is right now on b5 square and he's not making any trouble right now, but we should be careful. One of these two moves, we should find this one of these two moves right now, or rook f7. The idea is not just, oh yeah, let's go e4. He found this e4 move, and now I think what is the best moves for Vidit Santosh Gujarati? What he can do? I think he just play knight g3. Oh, he plays f3, another good move in this position, and now we can take this. And we can take and try to open up the position. I'm sorry guys, I think yeah, just take it. Just take it, Javohir, because if we play knight e8 right now, it's not gonna, it is not great for us. We shall take this. Knight h5, yeah, we have this move, but we shall take this right now. We don't want to lose our piece. We don't want to lose our pawn. The reason why first we take this, when queen takes f3, yeah, you see queen takes f3 puts pressure on this pawn. Yeah, I also saw this, but then you can play knight g4. I mean, knight g4, you can play this, is gonna be defended, and check, bishop takes, rook is holding the position. We just move this knight, and this rook is also defended pawn. When they're like h3, I don't know, maybe we can just retreat our knight back to this square, and still everything is defended for us. The bishop will be holding this e5 square anyway in the future. No worries. Knight to e5. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's human makes this kind of moves. Now we are giving a pawn. Okay. I think he has an idea of trying to attack to this pawn and c4. Putting pressure on this rook and a dark square bishop. But now bishop can take our pawn first. I mean, bishop can take our knight first. This is the reason. And look, takes, and now knight g3. We are not in a rush to capture the pawn on e5, e4. Take, knight f3, and when we take this, then queen takes f3. His pieces are coming closely to our king side. This is a little problem for us, and we are down in time. He has extra 3 minutes in this game. Vidit is playing well. Okay, while he's thinking, let me check out one thing. While he is thinking, okay, our live stream. Bizni esa memchiklarimiz, mayli. Balkim olayotgan pulga yarasha ishlashayotgandir. Chunki men streamni soat 7:30da boshlashimni aytdim. Va o'sha paytda buni qo'yishni aytdim. Odamda mas'uliyat bo'lsa, o'sha paytga buni qo'yib qo'yish kerak zametkasiga, boshqa qiladigan ishi bo'lmasa. Agar boshqa qiladigan ishi bo'lsa, boshqa SMMchik olish kerak, что ishiga mas'uliyatli qaror oladigan. Да. Okay, as I told you guys, bishop takes c5 and then pawn takes c5. At this point, this is not slightly, but this is better position for our opponent. Now, if he pawn, oh, he takes. Okay, He takes, this is an accuracy. Now we played f4. This was a mistake. Playing knight g3 was the better option. Now we are not giving him to play. We are not letting him to play this knight g3. Amazing, amazing, Javohir. Yes, great. Vidit is also human. He shows that he's also human. He makes a mistake at this point. And now the file is just closed. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now maybe we have a hope.